Welcome to the safety portion of the CLNA process. My name is Matthew Eddy. I'm the agricultural consultant, and along with Cale Hutchings, who's our industrial technology consultant, we looked at this particular portion of the CLNA and tried to make it something that would serve our needs. This element covers a lot of what school districts and community colleges need to provide as a safe learning environment for students. One of our big processes was retaining our emphasis on safety, but we opted to go with a much smaller, more streamlined process, both in the self-study and in the comprehensive local needs assessment. One of the other processes was to bring all of our school and consortium decision makers and business representatives to the table to both identify needs and provide solutions. And once we have all those folks at the table, I think it would be much easier for us to identify and solve the problems that CTE programs tend to face. One of the things as we look, we want to reflect the current workplace and or industry and occupational practices and requirements. Some of these we want to make sure that our business representatives weigh in on, because we want our students to have the most advantageous ability to get jobs once they leave our programs. And we also want to meet all the appropriate federal, state, and local standards applied to the related industry. Again, across CTE programs, we have a varied level of practices that need to be implemented, and one size definitely does not fit all. So as you look and evaluate your program, you need to be mindful of what makes sense for us. Providing a safe environment for teachers and learning processes. Okay, and again, as we look at those with our decision makers and school administrators involved, we can identify and prioritize the safe environment and what needs need to be met in our buildings and processes. And lastly, of course, we want to have regularly inspected and resourced new technologies, and again, identifying needs within our program that we're going to be able to solve using our Perkins allotments.
So within that scope of all the things that we're trying to do with safety, one of the things that we do want to make sure that you're kind of thinking about as you fill out the CLNA is sort of where that fits in the continuum from the classroom teacher all the way out to some of your larger groups, even out to the RPP on past the district level. So as we built this portion, this element for kind of finding that information, we really wanted to place the emphasis for the teacher and a classroom level to be answered in basically a different document, and the administration / district level to be highlighted here in this document. So if you want to kind of put your self in a mindset, the information that you're bringing to the table or the information that will be discussed within the safety element will be at the administration / district level, of course, with inputs from the classroom teacher. And then if possible or if applicable, you're going to be taking that to the RPP. So it's a bigger look at your safety. It's a bigger look at what you're doing. And it's also going to bring a lot of people that maybe know a little bit about your program, but not exactly what you do, to the table to have the discussion, to form a safety strategy and identify some needs within that.